Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get this fun golden black eye with a pink lip look for New Year's Eve. I think it's fun without being over the top, and it's actually really easy to do. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I absolutely love this primer. And for this look, priming is very important because you want this look to stay all night. I'm also priming underneath my eyes. Alright, first I'm going into my Vice 2 palette from Urban Decay, and I'm using this bright gold color. This is called Strike, and I haven't used this palette in a while, so it's really fun to play with. I'm going in and taking a good amount of this on just a flat shading brush. And I'm going in and I'm going to put this all over the inner half of my lid, patting it on pretty heavily. And I'm also taking this into the inner corner of my eye as well. Next, I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going into my It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, and I'm taking this black shade, Coal. Just going to take this very lightly on the brush at first, and just start dabbing this on that outer corner, and working it lightly up into the crease. Grab just a little bit more on your brush and go back in to deepen that up. Go ahead and wipe off that brush. And next I'm going into my Lorac Pro Palette 2 and taking the shade Cool Gray. I know I'm playing with a lot of palettes here. If you have one that has a great gold, black, and gray in it, you can just use one, but I don't mind kind of swapping out if necessary. I'm just taking Cool Gray and I'm just using it to blend and smoke out the black. Now I'm grabbing a tiny detailer brush and I'm going to go back into my Naturally Pretty palette and grab Coal again, just very tiny amount. And I'm just taking this right just inside of the inner corner, kind of right above where the pink part of your inner eye is, just to add a little bit of depth and dimension to it. And then I'm going to take Coal again and just run it underneath my lower lash line, just on the outer half, and blending it towards the inside a little bit. And you can see that creates a very soft but highly dimensional eye look. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a piece of tissue and just pull right along there to sharpen up that line, and we will sharpen that up even further when we go in to do our foundation or concealer. Next, I'm grabbing my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm just going to use this to do a very thin line right across the base of my lashes. And then I'm just going to very slightly wing this out. I went for a pretty thin, basic winged eye there. I didn't take it too thick. I just wanted to really make the eyeline pop a little bit. Right, I'm going to curl my eyelashes really quick. And I'm using my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intensa Mascara. Alright, now here's for the really fun part. I know this eye looks fairly simple right now, but my favorite thing to do is add just a little pop of glitter to it. So I'm taking my NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Silk. This is a gold. And I love using this to add glitter because you don't have to mess around with different adhesives and loose glitter. It's just really quick and easy. So I'm just taking the little wand and right on the lid, just in the center, I'm just dotting on some glitter. And then I'm just taking my finger and patting it out so it looks more randomized. There we go. Try and keep your eyelids low for a couple of seconds to let it dry so you don't end up with glitter in your eyebrows. Right, and here's how the eye looks finished. I'm just going to do the other eye and pop my eyebrows real quick, and then I will be back to show you guys how we're doing the foundation and the lips. Alright, I'm back. The other eye is done, and I did both my eyebrows. And of course, I used my Anastasia Dip Brow, which I love, and just the Sonia Kashuk eyebrow brush. So next we're going to move on to concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for under my eyes, and I'm just dotting this under. You do have to be slightly more careful applying under eye concealer once you've already done your makeup. But it can really create a beautiful, beautiful, bright look as long as you don't take it up too high into the under eye eyeshadow that you've already done. I cannot talk today. Just blending this under my eyes, taking it up. And now for my foundation, I'm using my favorite IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination. I use the shade Light, just in case you guys are wondering. Light is slightly, just tiny, tiny, slightly too dark for my skin tone. You can see it here. For the winter, like barely at all. But that's because I'm about as fair as paper. But these super pale shades, like Fair, tend to wash me out way, way, way too much. So I'm curious, what do you guys do for New Year's Eve? Because honestly, I am basically an 80-year-old lady and I stay in. We stay in with the kids, put them to bed early, and then we stay up, eat a ton of junk food, and basically channel surf or watch movies until about half an hour or so before the ball drop. And then we watch the ball drop every year. I could go up to Cleveland and do like the big ball drop there, or I know they have one in a couple different cities in our area. But honestly, I am really not interested in being in a crowd with a bunch of highly inebriated people acting like absolute goofballs. Maybe it's just me, but I would rather stay home and be nice and comfy. Right, there's our foundation done. For blush, I'm using my NYX Baked Blush in Pink Fetish. And for this look, I'm actually going to be skipping bronzer. A, I'm not feeling well, so my cheeks are already sunken in enough. And B, sometimes skipping bronzer gives you more of a healthy glow. your face looks a little bit more round, you look a little bit more healthy. So that's a good trick to keep in mind if you are feeling tired, exhausted, or just have really had one of those days. So lots of blush. And then I'm just taking my NYX Illuminator in Narcissistic and a dual fiber brush and just brushing a little bit of that along my cheekbones. I got this highlighter in summer, so it's a little bit darker than I would like, but I haven't yet picked up a really good winter one. I've heard that the Becca highlighters in Moonstone is amazing though, so I'll probably be giving that one a try here fairly soon. Alright, I have a couple little acne spots, but I'm going to skip covering those up because those don't really bother me a whole lot. And we're going to move straight on to lips. Now for New Year's, you do have quite a variety of lip options. Now normally I would think party bright red lip, but here's the thing, I'm kind of over bright red lip, but not like over it, just kind of I've worn so heavy a bright red lip for all of winter so far and all of Christmas that I really kind of wanted to change it up for New Year's. And so I'm going with a super bright pink, which I think is really fun and really helps pop off of the golden black. And for that, I'm using a NYX Butter Lipstick in Sweet Tart. Alright guys, and here is the final look. I have my hair down, of course, because that's how I like it, but you can do your hair any way you want. Just look around for some great tutorials. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it. I hope that you guys are safe and have a blast on New Year's Eve. If you have any questions or comments about this tutorial or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on joannabrooks.net and on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Happy New Year. Bye!